Minutes after midnight, having been kicked out of a bar in Ilford, Jordan McSweeney began hunting for a victim. He sticks close by to this woman, who notices and runs into a shop to try to evade him. He follows her, but then decides to wait round the corner. She cautiously exits, but he follows. She then runs away down a side street, with McSweeney striding behind her. She gets home and McSweeney returns to the main road and focuses on another woman, here shown by the blue arrow. He follows close by, and two passers-by appear to notice. One seemingly looks on in their direction. The woman crosses the road, but McSweeney keeps up. She also makes it home. It's then here, at this junction, where McSweeney and Zara Aleena's paths crossed. McSweeney follows her very closely for about half a mile up that road. They're captured on CCTV 3 times. And then 10 minutes later, she was attacked. Just like those other 2 women, she was just yards away from her front door. Zara was a bright, aspiring lawyer who'd been out seeing a friend when she was killed. Prosecutors said McSweeney chose to attack a lone female late at night who stood no chance.
He was single-minded. He was going to go for a woman that night. It didn't care where it was. Cranbrook Road is a busy road. Or this was in the early hours, but you have traffic flow going through there. It's residential. You have houses down there. You have CCTV down there. But this didn't put him off. There are grainy images of the attack, but you get the sense of the ferocity of the attack, how brutal it was, and it was brutal, and it was sustained.
McSweeney sexually assaulted Zara and repeatedly kicked and stamped on her body. Afterwards, he returned to his caravan, parked at a fairground site in the park near to where he carried out the attack. The following day, he is seen disposing of his clothes from that night.
You're under arrest for rape and murder of a female at Cranbrook Road.
And the next day, he's arrested. McSweeney is a serial offender with 28 convictions for 69 offences, including burglary and assault. He'd been released from prison a week before the murder. For Zara's family, the trauma has been incomprehensible.
Even after identifying her, even after touching her dead body, even after burying her, it doesn't compute. We're constantly stuck in a loop of disbelief, constantly stuck in a loop of images in our mind about what happened to her, the horror that she faced, the pain she must have endured. We live in a horror film.
A film they can't stop replaying or questioning.
That night, there were women that were harassed. There were no reporting. There's a gap in that relationship between police and the community.
It's that Zara's family want to fix, to help them understand how she was killed on the streets she grew up on, as she simply walked home. Ashna Hurynag, Sky News in Ilford.